Welcome back, everyone. So you might have noticed, I think the title was a little bit of a trick title because it says Amgen's profit drops. So it sounds like maybe this company, Amgen, is not doing very well. But actually, the twist is they are doing really well. So why has their profit dropped? Well, recently they made a big investment in a new weight loss drug. I think it's called Maritide. And I did listen to a YouTube video about how this drug works, but it was so complicated I couldn't really understand. It's not like Ozempic, it's their new idea, their completely new development, so they've poured tons and tons of money into this future drug. I think they're about at the sort of midway point in its development cycle. So that's why the profits have dropped. Also, they made a big investment very recently by acquiring Horizon Therapeutics, which was another smaller drug maker that makes drugs for rarer conditions. So that was a big expense. But despite all of that, and the profits are dropping, the expected revenue increase is going to be huge. They're predicting up to $130 billion in revenue by 2030. You know, once this new drug gets up and running, you know, it's finished its development cycle and it gets on the market. I guess lots of people are predicting this will be a growth area in the future. I'm sure many other companies will also be looking to research and develop newer, better, more effective weight loss drugs and drugs for obesity-related conditions such as thyroid problems, high cholesterol drugs. There was a thyroid-related eye condition that is also caused by obesity. So other drugs targeting these issues are considered to be, you know, a good investment for the future. So I guess it still remains to be seen, but in general, I think the people at Amgen are feeling pretty confident, feeling pretty good, and so that's why they've sunk so much money into these projects. Interesting stuff. Again, maybe if I'm going to make an investment, this is where I should put my money.
Getting that biotech.
Yeah.
Get that money.
Biotech, yeah. So, how do you think companies decide which new drugs or treatments to focus on when they're planning, you know, for new developments?
My understanding is if you have a rare disease, it's even harder to get any kind of drug to treat it because it's a rare disease. So that means not many people have it. So that means there's no reason to put more money into that drug. So they want to make something where more people will use it, more people will buy it. It's a product, just like any product, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's how they decide, right? It's how much of this can we sell, and how common is this problem?
Yeah, I guess so. They must be rather darkly sort of looking into, you know, what are the most popular and common health conditions that we will all be complaining about, you know, in 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. It must be a little bit depressing, you know, to be the strategist who has to observe the health data.
It's a little bit strange, but that's how it works.
That's business.
Yeah.
So do you think, I guess this is more of a kind of moral or ethics type question, you know, do you think that development of weight loss drugs should be a priority in healthcare?
Me personally, no, definitely not. I think you need to focus on curing, you know, diseases that are not brought on by bad choices. I think you need to focus on things like cancer and prolonging the life of people that have, you know, things that just develop from genetically or they catch or something like that. I think that's more. I mean, that's what healthcare should be about. It's not like, oh, I don't have self-control. Can you help me with a pill? That's not really healthcare, I guess.
I think you
in my mind.
I happen to agree with you. Yeah, I think you make a great point that even by offering weight loss drugs offering people the apparently easy option, is that actively discouraging, better diet and more exercise and exercising some self-restraint around food? Because people think, I'll just take the easy option. I'll wait 20 years and take the pills.
Yeah, I'll just do the easy option. You could be treating the kids in Africa, lots of people in Africa. You have another continent developing, and it's outputting technology, creative output. Everyone's better for it. But instead, weight loss, that usually goes to the first world countries, the countries that already have too much to the point where they need a weight loss drug. So yeah, that's my opinion.
Well, I have to agree. But if you've got any arguments to the contrary, again, write to us. We want to know why. Why would you argue pro weight loss drugs?
Put it in the comments.
I want to know. But in the meantime, take a look at the useful vocabulary. They will not contain any calories at all, so you can consume them freely without guilt. And after you've enjoyed those, come back and see us in the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Experimental.
Experimental.
Uneventful.
Uneventful.
Gout.
Gout.
Laser focused.
Laser focused.
Manufacturing.
Manufacturing.